All right. Hi, everyone. Today we are learning about the place that we all love and we make our food. And this place, it's called the kitchen. All right. It's called the kitchen. All right. We are learning about the kitchen today. The kitchen is where we make our food. Kitchen. All right. We're learning about kitchen today. All right. The kitchen is a place, a setting where there is like everything that you need to make your food. All right. At the end of the day, you have your food in the kitchen. All right. So the kitchen has like three different things. All right. The things that you're going to find in the kitchen. The first one, you find appliances in the kitchen. It's called appliances. All right. Appliances are those things that you have in the kitchen, but they use electricity, right? They use electricity or gas. They still call electrical appliance when they are using electricity. And then, of course, there are some that are using gas. So you find appliances, all right? The first appliance you're going to find in the kitchen is what we call a stove, all right? We find a stove in the kitchen, all right? This is a stove, all right? The stove is like this, all right? You find a stove like this, and the stove here is hot. So you open it up, and here, oh, you get burned. It's very hot, yeah. And there's a pan, you take a pan and you put it here, and you take your egg, you crack your egg open, and you start eating using your mouth. You eat, okay, and your teeth, you chew. So that's a stove. What is this? Very good, it's a stove. What is this? Very good, a stove, right? Another appliance you find in the kitchen is this appliance. We call it a kettle. Very, very well. This is called a kettle, all right? This is called a kettle. A kettle is to boil water, is to make water hot. See, as you see, these bubbles, they're coming up. It's because it's boiling, it's hot. If you put your hand here, you're going to be burned because the water coming inside is hot. Oh, burn yourself. Okay, don't burn yourself in the kitchen. All right. Then the next one is called a pot. All right. This is called a pot. A pot is used also to cook. You could be cooking your rice. You could be cooking your beef. You could be cooking your chicken. All right. This is a pot. This is a pot. All right. So those three things are called appliances. You find them in the kitchen. Okay, what are the appliances that you would find in the kitchen? Some of the appliances you find in the kitchen. A pot. Very good. What? A pot. Yes, pot. Pot. Okay. The second one, kettle. 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 Very good. The third one, stove. 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 Yes, so it's stove. Stove. All right, as if you are pushing air in. Stove. Very good. Okay. And then there are second types of stuff you're going to find in the kitchen, and we call these cutlery. We call these things cutlery. Okay. The first one is wooden, and it's used to turn the egg, and it's called spatula. Very good. Spatula. 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 All right. Very good. Spatula is used to turn pancakes or an egg. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. It's called spatula. All right. After spatula, we've got these two things. What do we call these? Chopsticks. Very good. Chopsticks. 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 Right? Chopsticks. And then after chopsticks, we've got the knife. Now, this is a very important one. This one, whenever you want to touch this one, you have to ask your parents. Otherwise, you're going to cut yourself. It's a very dangerous stuff you're going to find in the kitchen. It's called a knife. Knife. Very good. Knife. All right. Knife. And then the last one is a spoon. A spoon. A spoon. Very good, spoon. All right, let's look at it again. What do we call this one? You've forgotten. This one is a 3, 2, 1. Very good. Spatula, spatula, this one. Spatula. All right, spatula. And then there is this one. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Chopsticks. 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 And then there is this one. 3, 2, 1. Spoon. 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 Right? And then there is this one. It's called 3, 2, 1. Knife. Right? Knife. Knife. Well done. All right. After that, we've got another one that we use now to dish up food. Okay, the first one is called a plate. A plate is to put food in and then you eat from the plate. You could use chopsticks. You could use chopsticks to eat from your plate, or you could use a spoon to eat from your plate. Okay, this one is called a plate. A plate. A plate. A plate. A plate. All right, a plate. A plate. Very good. And then there is this one. It's not a plate. It's called a bowl. All right. This is called a bowl. All right. A bowl. A bowl. This is a bowl. All right. Same thing with the plate. You dish up and then you take your spoon. You eat it. But if you are eating like soup, you could drink from the bowl. It's all right. Okay. It's called a bowl. Okay. And then there's this one. It's called a cup. A cup. Very good. This is called a cup. All right. It's called a cup. And then there is this one. It's called a glass. Right. It's called a glass. Yes. See, okay. This one is for hot stuff and this one is for cold stuff. So this one you put cold tea. This one you put hot tea. This one you put cold coffee. This one you put hot coffee. Cold, hot. All right, they do the same thing. They put up liquid, but you put cold and you put hot liquids. All right, a cup, a glass. A cup, a glass. This is called a cup. This is called a glass. All right, this is called a cup and this is called a glass. All right, now this one. This looks like a glass, but we don't call it a glass. We call it a paper cup. So we still call it a cup, but we call it a paper cup. All right, we call this one a paper cup. We don't call it a cup only, but we call it a paper cup. All right, this is called a paper cup. This is called a paper cup. All right. So that is your kitchen. All right, let me see if you are learning something. There are 3 things in your kitchen. What are those 3 things you find in the kitchen? Yeah, it's appliances, and then it's items to eat with, and then it's cutlery. All right, let's start with appliances. What appliances do you know you find in the kitchen? I gave you 3 appliances. All right, the first one is this appliance. What is this? 3, 2, 1. All right, this is a stove. We said this one is a stove. Stove. Very good. Very good. Well done. This is a stove. You find it in the kitchen. All right. The use of the stove is to cook things. So we cook with the stove. As we see, I've drawn a pan here. You take a pan and you put it here, and then you cook with your pan. So the stove is for cooking. You could bake also, baking cake. You could put cakes inside, but normally we use the stove every day for cooking, because remember, baking is not every day. and the cooking happens on top. So once you open the stove and the top, it gives fire and it's hot. Okay, if you touch the top, you're like, oh, it's hot. All right, this is a stove with F at the end. Stove. All right, stove, 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 stove. Very good. This is the stove. This is the stove. What is a stove? It's an appliance you find in the kitchen. What is it for? It's for cooking. You use a stove for cooking. All right. What do we use a stove for? We use a stove for cooking. All right. The stove is for cooking. We use a stove for cooking. This is a stove and we use it for cooking. Excellent. Excellent. We looked at this appliance also. What is the name of this appliance? It's a kettle. Very good. It's a kettle. What do we use a kettle for? It's for boiling water. All right. We use a kettle to boil water. This is water. What you find inside is water. So we use a kettle to boil water, to make water hot. Okay. And then the last appliance is a pot. Very good. This is a pot. What do you use a pot for? Also for cooking. Well done. Pot is for cooking. We cook with the pot. You could boil stuff. You could boil your vegetables. You could boil your sweet potatoes and things. But normally you would want to cook with the pot. So the pot, this is a pot. The pot is for cooking. You cook and then you stir up your food. A pot is for cooking. We use a pot for cooking. All right. Okay, so we are done with the appliances. The second part is cutlery. And we said I gave you 4 sets of cutlery. The first one is this one, which is wooden. What is the name of this cutlery? What is the name of this? It's a spatula. Very good. It's a spatula. What is this? A spatula. Well done. This is a spatula. What do we use a spatula for? We turn an egg upside down. It's to turn an egg upside down. If you see someone trying to turn an egg with chopsticks, tell them, hey, take spatula, turn an egg with a spatula. Teacher School said, spatula used to turn an egg. Spatula. All right, spatula. Very good, very good. This is a spatula. This is a spatula. Okay. This is a spatula. And there is this one. What is this? This is a spoon. Right. This is a spoon. This is a spoon. Spoon. All right. This is a spoon. What do we use a spoon for? We dig up food and we put it in our mouth. We use a spoon to take food, put it in the mouth. So this is a spoon. Very good. It's a spoon. We dig up food with a spoon. Excellent. This is a spoon. What is this? Spoon. What is this? Spoon. All right. This is a spoon. Okay. And then there are these ones which are used in Asia, across Asia. These are chopsticks. Very good. These are chopsticks. What is this? Chopsticks. These are chopsticks. All right. These are chopsticks. All right. What do we use chopsticks for? To eat with. We eat with chopsticks. All right. We use them to eat. What are these? Chopsticks. 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 Excellent. All right. Chopsticks. Chopsticks. Okay. What is this? It's a knife. What is this? It's a knife. All right. A knife. What is this? It's a knife. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. What is this? This is made. I'm gonna give you a clue. This is made of a paper. Yes, it's paper cup. It's paper cup. All right, because it's made of paper. Is this a cup? No, it's not a cup. Yes, it's a glass. All right. And what do we use a glass for? We put cold water, cold tea, cold coffee, and we drink it. We don't eat coffee, we drink coffee. We eat rice, we eat chicken, but coffee, we drink coffee. So this one is for cold coffee, is for cold tea, or just pure water, and we drink it. Right? We drink from the glass. We drink from the glass. That's the use of the glass. The glass, we use the glass to drink from the glass. All right. And then we've got this one. What is this? This is a cup. Okay. Cup. 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 Very good. Excellent. Cup. This is a cup. Now, remember we said we put cold. This one we put hot stuff. So we put hot water. If you touch, oh, it's hot. Hot. All right. Every time we put stuff here, it has to be hot. Okay. If you want to put cold things, you use this one. If you want to put hot soup, we use a cup, and you put hot soup. If you put a hand, oh, it's hot. All right. And this one we can put a hand because it's cold. We can leave it, even stir up with the finger because it's cold. All right, cold. Or we can turn it on our skin. We're not gonna burn ourselves. But here it's hot. If you put your hand, you're gonna burn yourself. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. We put hot stuff on a cup. We put hot stuff in the cup. All right. This is the cup. All right. And we said this is the. What is this? It's a bowl, right? This is a bowl, okay? We also use it for hot stuff. You could use a spoon to put rice or to put soup, actually, and then you drink your soup, not use a spoon, and take the meat that is there. You eat. You eat the meat, you drink the soup. All right, you drink the soup. So this is called a bowl. We use it normally to drink the soup or to put rice there and then eat rice. Okay, this is called a bowl. What is this? It's a bowl. All right, what is this? Bowl. 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 Very good. This is a bowl. Okay, this is a bowl. And then there's this one. What is this? It's a plate. Very good. Excellent. This is a plate. This is a plate. Excellent. It's a plate. All right. So a plate and a bowl, they are different because a bowl you can put soup, you can put liquid, but a plate you only put rice and a little bit of liquid, and you can drink from the bowl. But the plate, no, you can't drink from the plate. You use a spoon to eat from a plate. So those are the difference. Okay. And then we said this is a cup. This is a glass. You put cold stuff in the glass, you put hot stuff in the cup. The cup and the glass, they are not the same. The cup is for cold things, the glass is for cold things, and the cup is for hot things. The cup and the glass. All right. And we said this is a knife. All right. It's a very dangerous one. You ask your parents, do not use this without your parents knowing that you are using this. All right. So that they can see if you are using them properly. All right. Where do you find these? All of these things: the plate, the plates, the bowl, the cup, the glass. All right. The knife, the spoon, chopsticks, spatula. All right, spatula. Where do you find all of these things? Where would you find these? In the bedroom? In the dining room? No. but you will find them in the kitchen. All right, you find all of these in the kitchen. All right, say kitchen. Very good. You find all of these in the kitchen. Okay. All right, thank you very much for listening today.